Lumos. Hi, I'm Gita Lovegood, and today I'm going to be discussing how to efficiently grind Fortress Foundables. So first, what are Fortress Foundables? Well, you have Foundables that are in registry families that you can only get from Fortresses, and then you also have the challenge registry. So whenever you go into a Fortress battle, you will always get something for your challenge registry, but you won't always get something for your challenge Foundables. So I'm going to be discussing how to efficiently get these almost every single time. Now, one thing I want to point out really quick is I did test this out on sponsored fortresses and non-sponsored fortresses. And what I found was really interesting. I discovered that sponsored fortresses are actually not better for this particular thing. Yes, sponsored fortresses are better for grinding out challenge XP. So if you live in a country that has them and you know that you have them within an easy distance to commute, I highly suggest going out of your way to grind challenge XP at sponsored fortresses. Also, if you live in a country that does not have any sponsors yet, Niantic did just drop yesterday. They just dropped this new feature that allows mom and pop shops from different places to submit to be sponsored locations. Before, you had to be a certain sized franchise, which is why Starbucks and Pokemon Go is sponsored and AT&T and Wizards Unite is sponsored. So those are just an example of the sponsored locations that Niantic would accept previously. Basically locations that have a lot of locations. But now they are starting, it's just in beta and it's just in the US, sadly, but I'm sure they're going to be rolling it out as quickly as they can, the ability for mom and pop shops or any sized business that has a physical location that people can go visit can apply to become a sponsor in Wizards Unite. So if your mom or dad or somebody that you know has a physical shop, maybe bug them and try to get them to submit their place for you. Hey, anything's worth a shot. Alright, so let's jump back to my main point of this video. Challenge Foundables. Yesterday I went out and I did quite a few challenges, and I also had a friend of mine and my boyfriend do some as well. So we had multiple accounts doing a lot of testing and different tests. We do know the higher you go in a fortress, the better chance you have of getting these challenge Foundable fragments. But personally, when I'm going into higher level chambers, I'm not necessarily doing it to try to get these particular fragments. I'm doing it to grind out challenge XP. So what I like to do is I try to get all of these Foundable fragments from my lower level runestones, and then I save my higher level runestones for whenever I'm doing group grinds to try to get challenge XP. I know some of you might do it differently, but that's just how I do it. Whenever I'm trying to go into a challenge, I'm either focusing on challenge XP or I'm focusing on getting these challenge Foundables. I'm usually not concentrating on both. Getting the other one is just a nice bonus perk for doing the one thing, if that makes sense. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. Okay, I'll try to hone in on the point really quickly. So I'm going to pop up a chart right here to show you guys exactly what we found. I've got a sponsored column, and then I've got a regular mixed column, and then I've got regular same column. So mixed means mixed runestones using a different family runestone every single time, and then the same means using the same family every single time. That one was easy to test since we still have so many dark arts runestones. So basically that's what we did for that one. And then you've got the Ruins 4 and Tower 2 differences. So when I was battling in the sponsored fortress, I only got 3 challenge Foundable fragments from Ruins 4 in the sponsored fortress. When I went into Tower 2, I ended up getting 9 out of 11. So a huge difference. And for all of these, I was using level 1 runestones, and I was trying to switch it up every single time. But I did use the occasional 2 in a row. Next, at the regular fortress, but with mixed runestones, my friend got 5 out of 12, and I got 7 out of 10. A bit different, but kind of similar stats there, and we did both use mixed level 1 runestones. Whenever I did this with all dark arts runestones, I similarly got 7 out of 10. So it seems it doesn't really matter if you use the same runestone family over and over and over, or switching the family up. And then finally, Tower 2 for the regular fortress. Using a level 1 runestone, my friend got these 9 out of 10 times. But when he went up to the level 2 runestone, he only got it 8 out of 10 times, so it seems sometimes like runestone level also doesn't matter for triggering these particular challenge foundable fragments. And then my boyfriend went into Tower 2 with all level 1 Dark Arts runestones and he got 10 out of 12. So what do all these stats really mean? What's the recap here? What's the outcome that I figured out? It really doesn't matter if you switch up your runestones or what level runestones you use. You will have better chances the higher you go in the chambers. But my personal recommendation is if you're trying to go out and you're trying to trigger challenge foundable fragments, do this at Tower 2. You'll get about 3 to 4 foes every single time, so it's really fast to take down, but has better odds of giving you those challenge foundable fragments. Yes, you can do this at Ruins 4 and you'll only get 2 foes each time, sometimes 1 if it's an elite, but you won't have as good of odds of getting these. So you might end up wasting a few runestones that you might find very valuable, you know, like the Legends of Hogwarts ones this week. Yeah, I'm still working on those. Gonna grind today. So I know that this is not a huge pool of stats to pull from, but I do feel like it's a good starting point and a good place for you guys to go out and test things. And if you want, report back, let me know your findings. Let me know if you had any luck finishing up some stickers that you might be wanting to. I was really trying to finish up my Nocturne Alley sticker last night, but I kept getting Tom Riddle Sr.'s gravestone, which I've already finished. I only need 1 more. I'll get it, I know I will. Oh, and one other thing, it does help to battle with other people, but it also does not guarantee you one every single time, so this is my best advice for trying to finish off your pages with those fragments that you can only get from challenges. Please let me know if you have any comments in the questions down below. Yeah, okay. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I'm happy to help answer anything that I can. My current upload schedule for my channel is Mondays and Thursdays at noon Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time, whichever one we're in at that time of year. I believe right now we're in Daylight Time because Daylight Savings Time. Yeah. Anyways, that's my new upload schedule. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, you guys know what to do. Make sure to use your magic wisely and keep an eye out for Dementors. Nox.